Okay, hello everybody. I am testing out my little Bluetooth mic here to see how that's going to work out. But also, I wanted to show you a secondary version of a daily lesson plan template, a daily task template for e-learning. So I would use this because to kind of mainstream so that in your Google Classroom, under your assignments, there's not like 18 different links or 8 or 4 different links for kids to click on. They don't know what order to do them in, those kinds of things. So some people are going to use Google Sites, a website for this. Other people are going like, this would be way easier doing just a Google slide presentation every day. What I have here is what I could use. I just put it all together. I'm not sure if I will use it. I'm starting my own Google site, so maybe I'll use that. But I like this because everything is there. It looks the same every time they log in. Notice that I named it template, so all I have to do is make a copy of it each day, put in that day's links, and we're good to go. So I'm going to put this in present mode just so that we can see this in a bigger format. So literally the first slide is just the day's date. That way the kids know. It kind of looks like a little Bitmoji classroom. It goes along with the theme of my classroom, which is Home Sweet Classroom. So it kind of looks like all the decorations in my class. So assuming that they've actually been to my room, it kind of reminds them of what my room looks like and that kind of stuff. So I really like that. So then my first slide would just be my bell ringer. And notice I haven't plugged anything into this yet, but if I do like a daily bell ringer or 10 minutes of reading or whatever, I can go ahead and put that right in there. Some way to introduce the topic for the day, maybe even. And then I typically use, when I'm teaching grammar and writing especially, I typically use an I do, we do, you do format. So I just put that into this format. So I do, and this is where I would put like my daily video of me doing the task or teaching them how to do the task, whatever. So I would insert a lesson here. And then we do maybe some sample questions with answers on a possible next slide. All I would have to do is duplicate this slide and put the answers on there so that they can see how they're doing. And then a you do, directions and link to lesson, anything there, like link to our online textbook or a link to a website with good tasks for them, like No Red Ink or Common Lit. Those are typical English sites if you don't know what I'm talking about, but different sites where they might have something, a task for them to do to complete the assignment. And then my last slide is just a checklist, and this would probably look a lot like Hillary's if you looked at her elementary one, where I would just make sure, hey, did you do the bell ringer? Did you watch the video? Did you do your task? Did you read for 10 minutes? And they check those off, turn this in, and they're done. So that's basically what I would do on a daily lesson plan, so that it's always consistent, looks the same, and kids always know what to expect. It would just make it a little bit easier, especially for our younger secondary kids and even for our older ones, if things just look consistent every day. Thanks.